Good evening, everyone. I'm just letting everybody in. Miss Peppy is running. She will be here in about 5 minutes, so we're going to get started. More. Okay, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to, we're having our photo shoot this weekend. And were you all at the last photo shoot last year? How many of you were? I see one.
Bella was at the photo shoot last year.
Okay, and how was that for Bella?
Amazing. She had a blast.
I had a blast. Anyone else? Are we all newcomers?
No, we were there as well. Autumn, she had a blast as well. It was awesome.
It was great. I was in the snow. There was nobody there but me. I could do what I wanted to. And the staff there was on point. They knew what they were doing. And they got me in, got pictures taken, got everything done. And so we're all participating again this year. You all gonna have to come off mute because I'm
Yes.
not one to just be talking. We will all be sitting here in silence. So I'm gonna need you to have a little conversation with me.
Yes, we'll be going this weekend as well.
Okay. What dances are we in this year? Miss Autumn.
If I'm not mistaken, party guest, tea, Arabian, I think mice and soldiers or something like that. I'm just guessing, but I think those are the ones she named.
Okay. Bella, what dance are we doing?
She's doing party guest this year.
Party guest, good. That's the scene I'm in. Miss Jeannie?
Hi, I have no idea.
You don't know yet?
I have no idea. Janice is yelling at, well, whispering candy canes. Yes. So I guess candy canes.
Okay.
And that's all I know. Oh, she just informed me that I just picked her up from practice, so that's why I don't know. She just informed me that she's Claire's understudy. So
okay. That's a big one, Miss Janice. Don't be laughing at me. Miss Audrey.
Yes.
What dances are we doing this year?
Oh, that's the one Autumn said. It's party guest, tea, Arabian, I think it is, and mice and soldiers.
Or maybe not. Tiara? What dances are we in this year? No, Miriam.
Yes.
What dances are we in this year?
I think she's only in Arabian.
Arabian? That's a good one. Sky, my Sky. What dance are you doing this year?
She's doing party guest and I think maybe butterfly, but I'm not sure about that.
Yes, I
You're doing
think
party
butterflies.
Party guest and butterfly, I think.
Okay, and we all have our costumes, and we know we need to handle those costumes with care when you get them, and then you bring them back afterwards. And I believe this year she's going to have them bring them back after the photo shoot, and then you'll get them again before the performance. So make sure you have the costume and all its accessories. When you go for your photo shoot, make sure you have the correct tights, the correct shoes, everything for your costumes. Yes, any questions so far?
For the photo shoot, Abigail's hair, I didn't realize anything at the photo shoot, I'm sorry, but it's in braids, it's out of braids, right?
And you're going in and out. I'm thinking you're talking about having her braids. Can she get it up in
Oh,
a,
because I'm,
like a ponytail or a bun?
yeah, I think I can chat, I think.
I think for the pictures, it should be okay.
Okay.
Should we take the costumes back to the studio?
Yes, Ms. Pepe will let you know exactly when to bring them back. Only because it's such a long time span between when you take the pictures and the actual performance. But she'll let you know specifics when you need to bring them back.
Okay.
Good evening.
Yes.
Okay, I'm Ava and Araya's grandmother. I'm kind of filling in for right now. I guess Simone will be on later. But for the shoot on Saturday, their hair need to be up in a bun. It's
Yes.
okay, so they need to be in a bun. They have to do the makeup stuff, right?
Yeah, we're doing our own makeup.
Okay. And then they wear their costume and what? Any other outfit?
I believe that would have been set up when you set up your photo shoot, if there was extra time for you all to take individual pictures personally, if you wanted to wear your own clothes.
Okay,
Last
so
year.
that's optional, but the photo shoot in the costumes, they have to be there to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Pepe is logging on. And you filled out all that paperwork and signed in, yes? So
I
that's
guess
taken
their
care of.
mother did. I'm not sure.
Okay. I don't want you to get there and you don't have a specific time. Because it was all done by appointment.
Okay, all right. I'll check with her, make sure she has that.
Miriam? We lost you? Uh-oh. Anyone else?
Like last year, EPS, they emailed it to you and you filled it out. You fill out a waiver before you arrive. And they have it in their system.
Okay.
I think I lost Miriam, but your question was answered, right?
I think yeah, they said that when I get you paid, BTS will send the waiver email.
Yeah, everything was pretty much done by email, the appointments, and there was a waiver to sign.
I'm kind of lit with that, so I didn't get an email yet.
I'm sorry, you're going in and out on me. So,
No, I said I didn't get an email yet because I just paid today.
oh, okay.
So I don't even have a time slot for Saturday.
They're pretty good. You should probably have one tomorrow.
Okay.
Miss Pepe's having issues logging in. Any more questions?
I was having problems logging in, but I heard you guys talking about receiving an email. Is that email going to come from the photography studio or is it going to come from?
It'll come from the photographer.
Okay, perfect.
And we've got people still logging on, so. Who's that? Oh, that's Miss Pepe. She's here, she's getting her sound together.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me, Ms. Valerie?
Hey.
Hi, thank you so
Hello.
much for joining, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Valerie. Ms. Valerie always to the rescue. Let me tell you, this is like, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. I don't know if everyone can see me or hear me. My class ran a little bit late tonight. And of course, because I asked everyone to come on, the Wi-Fi at the studio acted up. So I ran home to come join everyone. But I caught a couple of the questions and I don't know how far Ms. Valerie got into it, but I guess I'll start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Would that be best for everyone? Really quick, because I can't see everyone. How many of our families are here that actually did have done the photo shoot before? Anyone? Okay.
I have.
You have? Okay.
4 to
Now,
5.
4 or 5. Okay, perfect. So some of us know what to expect, and I think that's the biggest thing. The going into it, it's it kind of is a little bit flustering or overwhelming because I do like to send out a lot of information, and it's really not to overwhelm you, but I just want to make sure that you are prepared and you are prepared so that you don't feel crazy because you already have to deal with your children and the costumes and everything else. So that's why the big long email with everything in it, your times and what to wear and what to expect. So a little bit about EPS. EPS is one of the photographers that we work with. I really love working with, the gentleman's name is Jonathan and his wife Leanne, because they are not only photographers, but they were professional dancers as well. So that's why their approach to everything with the photo shoots with the kids is a little bit different. They make it seamless and enjoyable for both you. It is a family experience. So you will be allowed to be inside and see the photos as well while the photo shoot is taking place. You'll also, I would say you and a spouse, but it's not a whole entire family affair. So 1 or 2 people, that's it. And only you guys will be in the room at the time of the photo shoot. So that's really how they're handling COVID right now. It's you and like I said, if it's you and your spouse or you and auntie, whoever it is, while your dancer is taking photos. So that's a little bit about EPS. The other part of the snow shoot, we started the snow shoot last year because of COVID. So our show got canceled on us. Our shows were getting canceled on us left and right last year. And we were preparing for our Clara's Christmas Adventure performance, and the theater, Miramar Cultural Center, closed down. So to salvage what the kids had started preparing for and all the work that we did, I got with Jonathan and we were able to arrange the snow shoot. It was originally supposed to be a one-off thing, but what ended up happening is we had such a good time. The kids had such a great time. The parents had such a great time, and the photos were amazing. If you haven't seen them, we have some photos at the front of the studio, but I'm working on getting my laptop sound together so I can switch to the laptop, and I have photos that I'll show you. You guys aren't looking at me. You're looking at my camera. There, that's me. Hey, everybody. I just realized you're not looking at me. Somebody could have told me, help Miss Peppy out a little bit. But the photos were amazing. And so that's something that we decided to keep every year. This year, this is what you can expect. You'll go in, we'll say arrive about 10 minutes early. You'll sit in their parking lot until your arrival time. The students should come dressed in their first costume, and we've been distributing costumes. If you have not received your costume, then stop by tomorrow or Friday between 5 and 8:30, and you can pick up your costume, your dancer's costume. So they should be dressed in their first costume. You'll have one outfit change if you have a 15-minute shoot. You'll be able to do up to four outfit changes if you have a 30-minute shoot. And I'll go into that in a little bit detail later, but you should arrive in your first costume, like I said, about 10 minutes early, because we are going back to back. So our shoots are going from 9 a.m. until about 6:30. And I know they're like Miriam, I heard Miriam, there are some people who have just signed up. So I have to go through and check to see who have just signed up to also add them to the list. So it's a busy day. They're back to back. There are no breaks in between for the photographer, for myself. So it's very important that you are there on time. Last year, a couple of the dancers did miss their shoot. It is not fun, especially because you have to drive all the way to Sunrise. It's not close. And if you miss your shoot and they ask you to reschedule for a later date, or they cannot take you because of the time conflict, it's not personal. It's not, and we apologize in advance. It's just because we only have so much time and we have to fit everyone in. So do your best to get there about 10, 15 minutes early, wait in the parking lot, and then on your time, just before your time slot, myself or someone will come out and let you know that it's time for you to come in and you'll be able to do your photo shoot. It is going to run back to back to back. Whatever your outfit change is, well, I'll come back to outfits and changes and all that fun stuff. So that's what you should expect. As far as what you get, so everyone either fundraised or they paid for their photo session. And with the photo session, you get the photo session, you also get a $75 credit. And that credit will include 4 digital photos. So that's for you to post on social media. You can choose more photos, but 4 will already be free. We encourage you to pick your photos. Last year, a lot of families did not pick their photos and didn't take advantage of getting the free photos. We use those. You see the kids, Miss Peppy love her students. If you ask them, they'll all tell you that they're my favorite. They are. So all the photos, they go up on the studio walls, they go up social media, wherever I can post them, I'll post them because I think they look fabulous. So make sure that you choose your 4, and the photos that I receive, they only send me a copy of whatever you purchase. Sometimes I'll see something that I really, really love and, we'll purchase extra, but they only send the studio copies of what you purchased, or you'll send the studio copies. It kind of depends. So make sure you choose your free photos. I feel like I'm going fast. Everybody with me so far? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, there's everybody. Hey, Charlize.
Yes.
Charlene, I called you Charlize. I just left you. So as far as what to wear, so like I said, you'll get one costume from the studio. It's 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the costume that they're wearing for the show. It won't be the costume that they're wearing for the show if they've already taken a picture in that. So I have 2 students, Alani and Zaria Francis. They have already, they took pictures in the costumes that they're dancing in this year. So we allowed them to choose from any costumes that they want to. So if you have a dancer that's in your child's class and you wonder why they look different, it's not because I like them better. It's because they've already taken photos. And I would hate for their mom to have to do double photos in the same costume. The second outfit, your second attire, you have a choice. So what was really cool last year, a couple of families decided to use their photo shoot as their holiday greeting card. If you're a send holiday greeting cards out type of person. So you can, whether it's Christmas pajamas, we had Christmas pajamas, or winter wear. We're in Florida, so you may not have winter wear, or a nice, your Christmas dress. I know some of my little people, their parents still go out and buy the really nice Christmas dresses. So you have that option as well. That second outfit can be whatever you want. Families who have a 30-minute shoot, please let me know if this is something that you want to do, because I would have to let Jonathan and Leanne know. But if you have a 30-minute session, you have the option to do a family photo shoot. So it can be you, mom, dad, brother, sister, or you can do, or you can bring multiple outfit changes. It's fine. If you would like a second costume from the studio, please let me know and we will be happy to provide that for you. Okay, so that's as far as what to wear. Hair, as always, in a bun, no braids, no parts, no twists. That's part of the reason why we give you these dates ahead of time. I know some families have not got their times a little bit late, but again, we needed to cast a few people before we were able to give those out. Yeah, so far, so good.
How do we know?
Yes.
How
Go
do we
ahead.
know? How do we know if we have a 15-minute slot or a 30-minute slot?
So our 30-minute slots, we do 30-minute slots for our lead cast members. So Clara, and I'm gonna announce who was cast as Clara next week. Clara, the doll. So those are usually the older girls. And then because you guys did such an amazing job with the fundraiser this year, we also gave our first, second, and third place fundraisers a 30-minute slot. So if it doesn't specify 30 minutes, if you're not an ad winner or you haven't been notified that your child has been cast as a lead role, then you only have a 15-minute slot.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Oh, one
And
more question. Though.
No, go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Miss Keisha.
In the 15-minute slot, so then if she wears her costume, would she still have time to change into like her own Christmas?
Yeah, yes,
Okay,
yes, just
okay,
like you
great.
did last year. So for
Okay.
you, it's the exact same that she did last year.
Okay, great, thanks.
So I'll repeat that. If you have a 15-minute slot, you still have time to do 2 outfits. You can do your costume and then you have time to change. If you have a 30-minute slot, then you have time to do a little bit more. But all of us have time to do a second attire, which can be anything you want, absolutely anything you want. Someone else was about to ask a question.
Yeah, me. Okay, so she did ask my question, but I have a follow-up.
No, that's fine.
So you said we get a $75 credit. That's minus, in addition to the 4 pictures we already get?
Well, it pretty much. Okay, so I know how to answer that. So here, they basically charge $25 for each of their digital photos. Now, and then they throw in it averages out like that. So that $75 credit, you use it for your digital photos. However,
Okay.
if you decide that you do not want the digital photos, because this is how you end up buying a bunch of pictures. If you decide you want, say, 8 of the poses or 10 of the poses, or there's some you want printed pictures so that you can send those holiday cards out or whatever the case is, you have the option to use that credit to purchase a different package. Yes, that's how it works. So just like, and again, I like to I know I explained it, but then I got to give an example. So just like for spring concert, when we did photos, you might have purchased a $35 package ahead of time and then decided, oh, I want more photos. And instead of using that credit for just the $35 package, you kind of use it to take off from a $75 package, and you just have to pay the difference, if that makes sense. Or something else that is $35. Maybe you wanted a keychain or a phone case or something like that.
Okay, thank you.
Did that make sense, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, are the package prices displayed on the website?
They are not displayed on the website. So that's kind of the follow-up. EPS is really, really good about getting back to you within a couple of days. So within a couple of days, they'll send you all of your proofs and they'll send you package pricing. And from there, you can choose more. Hey, pretty girl. It's Jolie and her sister. Oh, hi, you guys. Did that answer your question? So no, it's not on their website, but, and when you get, I love that you guys are going to their photo studio because you get to see a lot of the things that they can do and that they do offer. Obviously, when they come to us, they can't show us everything, or they don't necessarily cover everything. You know, they'll give suggestions or ideas, but you really kind of get to see what they offer when you get there.
Thank you.
No problem.
Peppy.
Yes.
Okay, so I think you said when you were trying to log on that you heard that I just paid, but Abby just got braids, and yeah, that's my bad.
So here's the
what
thing.
do I do with that?
What do? You have two choices. You can take the braids out, or you can keep the braids in.
Can I keep the braids in and make it a bun?
In her old age. I don't stress in my old age. In my years of doing the studio. So part of the reason why we say no braids, no parts is because that's the look of the studio. So you are free to take the photo. You paid for the photos. I won't use those photos in any of the promotional material. So that's the catch. So when we say no braids, no parts, no, again, those are the pictures that I like just to display. And I want it to be, I do my best to make sure that it's, so people know what to expect when they come to the studio, to be there in studios.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you.
We lost her. Oh, you're back.
Miss Peppy just doesn't want to meet with you guys.
Mute.
That's what it is. That was my mom. She calls me today during class time. So I apologize. I'll call her. I love her dearly. Her and my aunt, they take turns.
Are there any particular poses that they have to?
Oh, I went over poses with Victoria's class.
Oh, okay, good. So she know what to do.
But also, he usually has a poser there. And this year, unlike last year I did not sit in because of COVID. But this year, unlike last year, I'll be there most of the day, which is also why the schedule is the way it is. So I'll be there for most of my little people. When my big people come in, they know what they're doing. They've done this 3, 4, 5 times. So I'll be there as well.
Victoria time is 3:30. You gonna be there?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
It's the 9 o'clock people that have to worry.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Miriam, did that answer your question?
Yes, it did.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to I am not on my laptop. I am on my computer. But what I would like to do is kind of show you guys some of the photos from last year. And so you can see kind of some of the things that everyone did. Start here. Before I do this, any more questions that? No? Okay. And I will make this bigger. So I don't know if you can see the snow in the background. And one of the things that I kind of like to stress is that this little girl, she had a 30-minute session. They actually extended their session a little bit longer. And they did a family photo shoot. So it's everyone, it's mom, dad, baby, siblings. That was something that they did with their photo shoot. You can, actually, a lot of people extended their photo shoot when they got there, which meant that they stayed and they waited till the day was over and came back and did more photos. So you will have that option. Alani's one of my little people who did gingerbread photos last year, so she's going to do something different. But this is the second outfit where she has her dress and her coat. And this is another little girl who did a dress. And you have the option to do your dance shoes. She still has her ballet shoes on. Some people wore their regular shoes with their attire. And this is Autumn. She was Clara last year. So this was different. It wasn't just winter wear. She has her leather jacket and another one with her American Girl doll. So you have a lot of options and a lot of different poses that you will get. And you're there. It seems like 15 minutes is a short amount of time, but you'll be amazed at exactly how much, this is Mr. Trey, you guys, how much you guys will get to do during your photo shoot. And another idea of, I say it's Florida. Most of us don't have coats and jackets unless you travel a lot. This was just a scarf and some jeans, and it kind of fit the part of things you can do. Jordan wore a jacket and her scarf, some jeans. And all of the photos come out really well. I'm gonna jump ahead really quick. A little tip for when you pick out pictures. You pick out whatever pictures you want on your dining room table, on your coffee table when people come in. You know, I will always, if you ask me, I will always give suggestions. I'm always, ooh, don't look at those. I don't know who that is. I will always suggest things where the dancer's toes are pointed and legs are straight and something like this. I love these kinds of poses. It's not really it's not legs or jumps or anything, but I always think these poses are perfect. Like she's smiling, she looks angelic, and yes, I love those. This is Sky. Sky actually wore her regular shoes instead of her dance shoes. One thing to remember, if you choose to wear, and I'm gonna go back, if you choose to wear dress shoes instead of dance shoes, you have to remember the floor is gonna be slippery and the poses that the photographer will suggest will be different. So this is not a jumping pose, it's not legs, because she's in shoes. So he's not gonna give you that. Or even if she's in a dress, you're not necessarily gonna get, okay, let's see, let's see your Firebird, or let's see your Arabesque or something like that, you know? So just know that when you're doing photos. Pictures like this, I always love. The dancers don't necessarily have to smile in every photo to have an awesome picture. This was the best photo in the whole photo shoot. That's Miss Valerie, you guys, red dress. But it's most important too that the kids have fun. So it's not a competition. So you have photos. That's sorry. Oh, I got to the end pretty fast. It's so that you have photos that you can remember this moment, and so that you and your dancer have an experience that you enjoy. You will always look back on these memories. These are the memories that we make. So your child may be a straight A student, but they may not, but they always have dance and they have these moments that they can capture and that you can remember. And we always want it to be a really joyous and great experience. So that's everything I have. Any more questions for me after going through those? No? Miss Audrey.
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Miss Audrey, I know you were there last year. I don't know if you got to tell everyone like what it was like to do the snow photo shoot, but would you mind sharing a little bit or anything that I might have missed, tips for the parents or for the students?
Well, for us, it was a really good experience. I was amazed at how the students, well, I know all of the students know, I guess the different positions and just different things. The photographer was very knowledgeable too. He would tell them to do something like Autumn, he would tell her, I'm just sitting there looking and everything he said to do, she would do it. So it kind of made me like, oh, look, she knows what she's doing, But and it was good because the photographer, like you said, is a dancer, him and his wife. So it really does help because they can position you or they can tell you, what it is that they're looking to do. And he captured some really awesome photos. I just say have everything ready to go, especially with the different outfit changes. Just they have like a changing room. So just have everything set up in there so that once they come off from the first outfit, they just run in, change, so it can run smoothly. It was just nice to sit there and watch. Really, they have a big screen there, so while they're taking the photos, you can see them captured on the screen. So overall, it was really, really good.
Okay. And as far as getting there, Miss Unique, did you have a hard time finding the location?
I did not. I worked close to there, so I had an idea of where it was located. But it's in sort of like a I want to say like a industrial area, because the studio is sort of to the on the side of the building. So you drive around. It's not necessarily in the front. You'll drive around and you'll see the big EPS sign, and you can go in.
How long did it take you to get there? You're in Miramar, right?
No, it took me it was a Saturday morning, so it took me a little over 35 minutes. So I'm gonna head out a little bit earlier this Saturday.
Okay. So that's good to know. That it takes a little while. 30 minutes, that's not bad. Okay. But you're in like Pembroke Pines, Miramar, right?
No, I'm in Aventura.
Oh.
So I just hopped on 95 and head up.
Okay. It is, I think the GPS is pretty straightforward to get there. Like you said, it is in an industrial area, but it's not completely confusing. But you do want to give yourself a little bit of extra time. Okay. So I think that's all I have for everyone. If we don't have any more questions, I'm super excited. I know that everyone's going to do a marvelous job. I'm excited for the girls. I'm excited for you guys to see them. It's only October, but most of us are halfway through our dances, and I feel like it's showtime now. I think they're feeling like it's showtime. So this is their first performance, so to speak. So I know that it'll go well, and I hope that everyone enjoys themselves. So thank you again for joining us on today's Coffee Chat. I do apologize again for my technical difficulties, but we've been doing Zoom for a year, so we know that it happens. And I look forward to seeing everyone next week. Next week, we will announce our Clara and Sugar Plum and Dolls, the leads for the show. I hope you join us, and I look forward to seeing everyone Saturday. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.